Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, my leg is burning 110 here. It's very warm today and this bike's already hot. Please let me go. Going for it. Oh, I just recorded quite a serious video, very, somber video, so I'm now going for a fun little ride. Who knows what will happen in this one? I know the serious subjects aren't fun, but I do feel like they're important. And what also is important is fuel, and I've just realised I don't have much. So I guess the first stop will be getting some fuel, and then I'll go maybe up the hill. I don't know, we'll see. There's a hole in that bush. There's not a walkway through there. Oh, there's one being made by people. I love that. That is the classic way, think of all roads, well, roads around here anyway, they probably started out as a way that people walked, and then a cart went that way that turned it into a cart track, and then that got turned into a road, and then it turned back into a cart track, and that's what we call the roads now. Well, if we're going to put fuel in this bike, we better use some up first, right? One of my favourite corners, don't know why. It's great. There's just some corners, locally, you have a few that are like your favourites. And you can rail a bike round that way better than other corners. But that's a good thing, because it shows you're not trying to push it into the corner you don't know. I think it'd be like what's on your home track. I think the Germans have a word that basically means the area you ride the most and you know the best, and you call it like your home track. But it's got a word that isn't English, amazingly. Might actually be a German word. Hey, got some newbies. Good luck with your tests. How much fuel have we got? Not a lot. What bike are we on? The wrong one. Let's go on the country roads, why not? I need to have fun, so you got to do silly things and then you have fun. Country lane number 3, please. Cyclists at the top. Now I know I have to watch out for cyclists the rest of this time. I'm sorry, Divvy, you have the revs of going to use them. Yes, I know you have 59,779 miles on you and you're nearly at 60,000 miles. No, you're not getting a bus pass. Oh, I used a bus. Oh, it's flying my eye! The worst timing. I used a bus yesterday with Reno. Basically, we needed to get some bits and pieces that were a lot bigger than what we could carry, and I wanted to get some large plastic storage boxes. And Tesco's won't deliver them, but you can buy them from them. So we got a bus because it was the easiest way of doing it to carry it on the bike. And it was go out for the fly tipping. Go out for a bit. It was kind of funny. Get on a bus for the first time in a long time. We're waiting for the next bus to arrive, and the bus arrives and the driver gets off and looks at me and just goes, "Where's Divvy then?" And I'm like, what did that guy just say to me? And then suddenly it sort of all came back to me like, oh yeah, Divvy. This looks relatively deep. Sizzle, sizzle. Yeah, that was... And then it suddenly dawned on me, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber, aren't I? And this guy had obviously recognised me. Nice to meet you, mate. You really did quite surprise me with that one. Or was it he said to me, oh yeah, they told me, watch out what you do on the island because some guy with a big fish head's going to put you on YouTube. Yeah, it's funny, you never really know who's recognised you because not everyone always says. In fact, in local stores, there are people that I say hi to all the time, and it's got to a point now where it's just like, well, this is awkward, we keep meeting like this. It's like, I work here, you come here more too often, you weirdo. Dude, your beetroot salad is wonderful. Let's have a look at the river and see if there's any fishes. And try not to disturb everything on the way. Neutral. Engine off. I swear you can see the river from here. Yes, because this is the bridge! Look, really chunky cows. There's no fishes to see because the man's just been fishing down there. How much fuel have I got? Well, it says we've still got 1 bar. It's not flashing yet, so I've got a little bit of time. You think I'm going to run out of fuel? If you think I'm going to run out of fuel, you are mistaken. It's just started flashing. The reserve on this is huge. Okay, well, we'll go down, come round and head the other way. I'm sure this bike's got a reserve of about 20 miles. It'll be fine. We're all good for fuel now because there's basically a petrol station at the bottom of this hill, so we can roll most of the way there. Time to save some fuel and spend it in brake pads. Good, there's no one behind me. I want to continue this game. Come on, we need to pick up speed again. There we go. Told you I'm short on fuel. I've actually managed to just use gravity to maintain the speed limit. I mean, it only being a 20 really helps. Whoa! It's a lot of workmen and they seem very young. I know it was a school trip, I'm joking. Joking. I could go that way to go fuel, or I could go this way to go fuel. I have enough range, I'm going to go this way. Wood. There is wood. It's going to turn amber right now. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Do you often play with your flaps? I sometimes wonder I play with my flap too much and I'm going to damage it. It's very satisfying to play with your flap though. Oh no. He's filtering again! Quick! Margaret! Thank you, dude. Get the camera out. Call the police. He's filtering. He's cutting in. Oh, I'm not going to keep doing this every time, but it has been great. Thank you, lovely person. Wow, there's a lot of learner drivers come onto the island. This sign, it says 40. Your speed is 30. It's not enough. Do I risk it for a biscuit and push it further? No, because I'll end up pushing it. Let's just grab some fuel. Oh my god, it's so refreshing on my legs because the tank's now, rather than being hot, is being filled with cooling petrol. Oh, let's fill it up for that. It's worth it. Look, this is the wallet I made for myself a long time ago, and yes, I've basically been using this to find out if my wallets will last, and more's coming on that in time. Oh, it's chilly on the inner thigh. So in a recent video where I talked about getting injured by gravy, I'm not joking, I showed some of the local scarecrows and people said, well, what's the scarecrows all about? Basically it's a Scarecrow Festival where people join the yearly thing and they make a scarecrow and put it outside their house, and then there's like a trail that people can go around and see them all, and I think it raises money for charity. I'm not entirely sure on that. I guess people pay to enter maybe. I'm not sure. And I think they hand prizes out for like the best one or the community favourite or something like that. I don't know. But apparently this year's theme was sci-fi. That's why there was so many aliens. I just seen there was a Yoda in a bush. That must be the Yoda that had his lightsaber stolen. I saw a post of someone saying, would the person who stole the lightsaber from our baby Yoda outside for our Scarecrow Festival please kindly return it? I will quite happily give you the £3 to go and buy yourself one. We just like ask back, please. It's just like just stealing people's crap. It's just literally, if you don't nail it down, they'll have it away. Woo! Can actually do the speed limit now after trawling along at like 20 all the way down the island. Should we go down the beach? Let's go down the beach. It's not been too hot down here. It's been 25, 26 degrees, but it was like 67, 68% humidity. It's just a bit warm in that wet heat. That's what we got. We got that wet heat. We don't have that dry heat. We got that wet heat. 96, 97, 98. Every time you stop, this is what happens. 99, 100, the fans kicked in. 101, stable at 101. Well, I do have to say, the idea of this ride was to forget about the more somber, serious video I just made and cheer myself up, and I've had a proper laugh in this one. I don't know if you enjoyed watching it. I've definitely had a good laugh, and that's the important thing, because it shouldn't be, because some of you pay for these videos. Let's just have a look at this one. Okay, so we have USA with a Jason mask. That does not say NASA. What does that say? It's obviously an Amazon special. Good effort. Slightly serial killer-esque looking, but it's a good effort. So as I say, if you like the video, hello doggy, like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to support this channel, please consider doing that through Patreon or YouTube memberships, or one of the other ways in the description. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And ow, that fly hit me in the side of the head. Well, it is the side of my head. This helmet's got such good cutouts for your eyes. Let's not get onto another subject. Bye.